Hey YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Sean here again from Sean's Rabbitry and Aquaponic Produce, and we're back with another rabbit farming video. Today we're going to be continuing our series on common rabbitry mistakes. You know, some of the mistakes that you make when you're just getting into rabbit farming. So hopefully from this series you all will be able to save yourselves some time and money. So stay tuned and we'll be back with more right after the intro. Okay guys, so we're back. Now, the first thing I want to touch on, and I believe I mentioned it briefly in the previous video, and that was the heat. I mean, we spoke a lot about heat in previous videos as well. Now this is something you want to be mindful of, because like we said, heat reduces the performance of your rabbits, as well as it could lead to instances of sterility, which would totally stop production if that were the case. But more specifically, someone spoke about heat stroke, and they mentioned to me that they transported some rabbits from their farm to another location, and some of the rabbits died from heat stroke. So guys, you need to be mindful of that. Rabbits are extremely susceptible to heat, so if you're going to be transporting rabbits, definitely if you have an enclosed vehicle, use your air conditioner. If you don't have an air conditioning unit in that vehicle, and it's an open back vehicle, for instance, like let's say a pickup truck, then definitely use the cooler times of the day. That's early in the morning before 6 a.m. and late at evenings after 6 p.m. when the sun is down, so that they can be cool and they can withstand that trip to their new location. So now guys, let's talk a bit about today's actual topic, and this is something that I see all the time in new farmers or persons who are new to rabbit farming, and that's their inability or their unwillingness to specialize. When I say specialize, I'm talking about breed of rabbits. There's a tendency from new rabbit farmers to want to acquire every possible breed of rabbit there is out there. Anything that's new to them, anything that they don't have, or anything that they've never seen before, they want to acquire it. They want to have one, they want to have a pair. Okay, and that's fine, because you're free to purchase any breed of rabbit you so desire. But always ask yourself, what is your plan? If you're getting into rabbit farming, especially if you're looking at commercial production or meat production and things like that, you need to have a plan. Now, even if you're not going into commercial production, you still need to adhere to some type of plan, otherwise you're quickly going to run into problems. Now, you ask yourself something. What is my purpose for rearing rabbits? I'll use myself as an example. Our purpose initially was to produce meat rabbits. We were breeding rabbits for the simple purpose of supplying the meat market. So since that's the case, our objective was to acquire breeds that were specifically intended for meat production. Now, there are a number of rabbits out there that people breed for meat, especially homesteaders and people who are just into a little backyard farming and things like that. Almost any rabbit can be bred for meat, but not every rabbit produces meat economically. That's why I say you need to be specific. So when you look now at the breeds that you want to acquire if you're into meat production, the New Zealand White and the Californian Rabbits were two breeds that were specifically designed for meat production. Hence, those are the two breeds that we've chosen and the two breeds that we specialize in. Now, I'm not saying that you have to do it the way we do it. I'm just saying that it makes sense to use meat rabbits if you're going into meat production. If you're going into fur production, I guess you probably look at different breeds. Obviously, not so much here in the Caribbean. I don't know that we have a large fur market here. In fact, I don't know of any fur market here. If anyone knows of anywhere in the Caribbean that purchases pelts for the purpose of fur, please drop a comment below and let me know so I can look into that as well, because it's a market that we've thought about from time to time, but we've never been able to capitalize on it. So, like I said, if you're dealing with fur, then you'd probably purchase Angoras because they're a nice furry rabbit, and you know, depending on the length of fur you want for your pelts, they would be an ideal breed. You might probably even look at the Rex, the Harlequins, you know, because of their unique coloration, and then the Rex tends to have a unique short velvety type of fur, you know, so it all depends on your goal. So to bring my point home, before you begin farming rabbits or rearing rabbits, understand what your purpose is. Define what your purpose is in rearing rabbits and acquire rabbits to suit that purpose. Now, since we're talking about that, let me draw an example for you, because I talk to a lot of farmers all the time. Farmers call me and ask me all sorts of questions and tell me about the problems that they've run into. So I'll share some of these experiences to help you avoid some of these issues. Now, there's one particular farmer I spoke to, and he got into rabbits for meat production, and then he met a guy who recently opened a pet shop, and the guy asked if he would be able to supply him with young rabbits, that's weaners, to sell in his pet shop. And you know, they settled on a price and they agreed, but sure enough, before long, the problem he started having was that because he was supplying the pet shop with young rabbits, it was cutting into the number of rabbits that he could actually grow out for his meat market, which was his primary goal. So in that case, one of the businesses, or one arm of the business, was actually obstructing another arm of the said business. So he asked me what to do. I said, well, it's your choice, but you need to make a decision. It's either you're a meat farmer or you're a pet farmer. If you want to do both, then you need to have two distinctly separate sets of rabbits, because the pet market is a bit different, where persons will veer more towards colored rabbits because people love those colored mixes and variations and things like that. Whereas with meat production, color is of very little or no importance whatsoever. So you need to have a distinct line and split your rabbitry in half. I don't know about you, but to me, that just sounds like too much work. Okay, I am all about efficiency. I don't feel the need to have to run two separate breeding programs to supply two separate markets, which is why we've decided to specialize into meat production. However, because we have started our production from purebred rabbits and we maintain proper records, so we have pure lines to continue breeding for years to come, we can also veer a bit towards supplying persons with quality breeding stock to start their own rabbitry. Of course, it will make sense for us to supply rabbits to persons who are into meat production, because we are specializing in meat production rabbits. So all in all, guys, think about it. If you're getting into rabbit, even if you're already into rabbit farming, you're probably experiencing that same issue, and I'm sure someone's gonna hit me up in the comments later and let me know that I hit the nail directly on the head yet again. right? And that's because I'm getting feedback from farmers who are actually having these problems. So I know there are other persons out there probably in the same position. So you could probably benefit from this information. And if you know someone else who can, share it with them as well so they too can benefit from it. So coming back to the point, if you're getting into rabbits or you're already into rabbits and you're having that problem, then you need to make a decision as to what is your real purpose for rearing rabbits. As soon as you make that decision, everything else will become clearer, trust me. So guys, I'm going to leave you there for today. Like I said, we have a lot more topics coming. I apologize for missing yesterday's release date. I'm extremely busy these days. I have a number of projects going on at the same time in different parts of the country. So time is a bit strapped to do these recordings. So I'm going to keep the videos as short as possible, but we're going to get you that information. But don't worry, stay tuned, keep coming back to us every Monday, because we have lots more to come on these common mistakes that people do when getting into rabbit farming. So guys, we thank you for being here with us today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And look out this coming Wednesday for a new aquaponics video. So we'll see you there. Sean Austin, on behalf of my business partner Sean McLean, signing out. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.